Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with Paul from Vintage Sports Card Finds. We have I had purchased a small collection yesterday with basically 2 binders worth of cards. Most of them decent cards, a lot of early 80s stuff, but stuff that can, maybe has quick resale type value. So let me start off by showing you these. These are the Fernando Venezuela rookies. These are like $3 type rookie cards from the 1981 set, the regular 1981. Same with this. This is the Tim Raines from the 1981 set, the base set. Guys like this, you have like Willie McGee. So these are all like $3, $4, maybe $5 cards in higher grade. Kent Herbeck, I believe that's his rookie. Then a Fernando Venezuela Flair rookie. The cards for the most part were in very good condition. So there was some cool stuff like that. So it's a lot of early 80s. There you go. Harold Baines, rookie. That's from the base set as well from 81. The McGee rookie from Topps. Again, I've sold that card before around $3. This was kind of cool. An extra Kellogg's 3D Superstars Steve Carlton card. That's from 81, I believe. This one here is a 76 Robin Yount. So this is second year Robin Yount. This will sell pretty quickly, I would imagine, as soon as I post it. You guys are more than welcome to check out the link to the eBay store in the description if you want to check out what we're offering on YouTube. I'm sorry, on eBay. Steve Carlton. This is a 78 Jim Palmer. So just cards that'll sell pretty quickly, $3, $4 type of cards on eBay. Pete Rose. This one was a little soft, wasn't as nice as the others with the corners and whatnot, but decent. This was the lesser of the batch of cards, I would say. So Willie McGee, again, another Willie McGee, another Harold Baines. And there was a whole swath of other cards that I just didn't pull out. So Robin Yount, again, this is an 81. Right? An 81, I believe an 81 Kellogg's Robin Yount 3D Superstars card. All right, so that's that. There was some other stuff. These I haven't listed yet. This is a Wade Boggs rookie, 83 Topps. Cal Ripken Jr. rookie, 82 Donruss. 2 Sandberg rookies from 83 Topps. Again, solid corners and edges. Obviously, the centering a little bit of an issue, but that's common amongst 83s. Then there was some kind of different type stuff. So this is one of the main reasons. I mean, there was a few reasons. I think the main reason was I thought I could sell some of this stuff rather quickly, hopefully. But there was some other stuff this was one of the reasons I bought it. A nice looking 68 Yaz game card. Looked pretty solid, and it was. And then these, I'm sure the hockey guys, the super hockey guys, will know this. But I'd never seen these before, as long as I've been collecting cards. So I had to look these up. These were Nielsen cards, and they're must have been printed in Canada because it's in Canadian as well. It wasn't a whole set because the whole set runs pretty expensive. But these Gretzkys, there were 4 different Gretzkys, so I was like, I like those, so I was able to pick these up. in that binder, so I was excited about that. Then there's a second year Gretzky. This one is in. It's got issues. It's got a banged up corner down here on the right near the puck. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then if you take the card out, I don't know if we can see it, but there's like a bend or a fold in the card. The first thing I did, yeah, and it sort of creeps through to the back. So I don't know how much this would be worth in this condition, but as that bent corner there, you can see it a little better without the sleeve. Otherwise, this would have been a pretty nice card. Trying to get a... You're going to have to take my word for it. There's a little bit of a bend here. But other than that corner... So I think this is a type of card I might just put out to bid and see what happens, you know. Let everybody know what's wrong with the card and then just put it out to bid and see if it gets any value in that regard. And then some, you know, rando 90s stuff. Alexander Daig or Dago. I don't know if that's it. This is a classic card. It is an insert, so I don't know if it has any value. It would be his rookie. You know, it's one of those pre-rookies. And then an Oshawa Generals, Eric Lindros gold card. I don't know which company made this, but it's one of those things that sort of came out during the Eric Lindros craze. But it's a nice looking card. And then the bigger ones, certainly the Gretzky would have been a big one if it was in this type of condition. So Roger Clemens rookie. Another, this is pretty solid. You see there's a little bubble there. But other than that, this card is in sound condition. So we'll see what we can get for that. The Tony Gwynn 83 rookie. A Wade Boggs 83 Don Russ rookie. So I thought this was kind of cool and a little bit different. Fernando Venezuela. This is the more valuable of his rookies. Okay. So this is the 81 traded. And in 81, the traded just kept going. So it went, I forget how big the set was. The regular base set, if it was 792, if it was 750, or I don't think it was 726, but it may have been. Because I think 1980 was 726, 725 or 726. So basically with the traded set, they just extended the numbers into the 800s. So this is a Fernando Venezuela, and it's the more valuable of the two. This is probably like a somewhere between $12 and $15 card. And it's in nice condition, so that's always nice. And a Tim Raines, same deal. This is the more valuable of the Tim Raines cards. This is the more valuable of the Tim Raines cards. Again, from the traded set, it's him by himself as opposed to 3 other players. Obviously, the other cards for Fernando Venezuela and Tim Raines came out first. But these, like the Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card from 82, the traded has more value. And speaking of Cal Ripken, there was also a Cal Ripken rookie, pretty off-center, but in fairly nice condition, you know, just good-looking Cal Ripken rookie. If you're putting it in a set, this is not a bad one to include in a set, unless your set is perfectly centered. Then this would not be a good fit for your set. But at the price I have this, I think it was like $15.99 or $16.99, something like that. I forget exactly what I listed it at, but or maybe it was 1999 because 1999 or best offer. So something like that. It's under $20. So, but it's in good condition. So all of these cards are basically cards that I wouldn't have a lot of. I most of my had the big ones are, like I said, those Gretzky's and some other stuff like that. There was a bunch of other stuff from 1981, 1982, 1983 that we'll look at, and those I'll add to stock sets that I have as inventory, and they're all stars, you know what I mean? So you're looking at like Nolan Ryan's from the early and mid 80s to Ricky Henderson's from the early and mid 80s, Cal Ripken's 83, 84, that sort of thing. And then this one has an interesting story. This is Randy White. This card I've had for a long time, oddly enough. I went through a box, and I've really been making a concerted effort to go through like my boxes that I start pulling stuff out of and posting, and then moving on to the next purchase type deal. I was going through a box, and bang, there you have it, a Randy White rookie card. Now this card isn't in perfect shape. It's probably VG. It's got some issues on the corners, etc. But a decent card for a mid-grade to slightly higher grade set. But this just goes to show that you really got to stay on top of, if you're doing what I do, which is building a collection but also selling the excess, you really got to stay on top of posting and getting the excess stuff out, because you don't even realize that you're sitting on a card that's a $10 to $15 card sitting in a, not that $10 $15 is a lot of money, but especially in today's age, but you'd rather have that cash flow back. So it's very important to stay on top of keeping the excess stuff moving. I did compare it to the one I have in my set, and the one in my set slightly better. So this is a nice one, decent centering. But it just goes to show you that if things are buried in a box, you might want to take a look through the box every so often, because you might find some stuff. I sold a Ricky Henderson not too long ago, Ricky Henderson rookie, that had been in a binder that I had never really given a good look through. And then one day I was at the flea market, and I was trying to get some stuff out of there, and lo and behold, there's this lower graded Ricky Henderson rookie, and it sold. Obviously it sold. It was fairly inexpensive, $10, $15 in the condition that it was in. And but the $10 and $15 is better in my collector pocket to try to buy other stuff from other dealers and collectors than sitting in a binder that I haven't really looked at. So those are the kinds of things that if you're buying a lot and in bulk, you just want to kind of probably stay on top of that. And again, this only applies if you're a reseller. But that's it for now, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoy the content, please comment, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to know when a new video is released. I want to thank you very much for your support. And as always, happy hunting. Thanks, guys.